Hey guys, welcome back again. So today I just want to show you Atlas UI that works with Mongo basically. So they will provide you with some databases like as a default option. So if you want to load those samples, you'll see that you have those databases here. And if you click on this little arrow here, you're going to have the collections that belong to those databases. So in this scenario, I decided to create a new database that's called Students DB. So that's basically one of these BSON files. And it has some records related to students. So basically some information about semesters, phone numbers, names, hobbies. That's basically it. So if you guys want to create your own database, you come here to create database, type any name, collection name, and then here you'll have these three options. So and then just click on create. That's a very simple process. I'm not gonna do it for you because all you have to do is just copy the file that you have there and just insert that with this insert document option, and that's it. So for now, let's just check the student info, and we'll see that it comes from the ID 1 to the ID 52, I think. So we can scroll down and basically look at the data. And we're just gonna create some queries to get some of this data, and that's it. So let's go back to PowerShell. So I had this opened already and it's linked already to Atlas. And I want to see all my databases. So show DBs, that's the command to see all the databases. So you'll see those databases are um, the same ones from your left. And then if you guys want to switch between students DB to, I don't know, sample Airbnb, all you have to do is use and then sample Airbnb. And that'll switch your database to the new one. Okay, so for this scenario, we're gonna be working with students DB. So I'm just gonna do use students DB, and I'm back to my students DB database. If you want to see the collections, you're gonna type show collections, and you'll see that student info is the same collection that I have here. So I have basically the same access from my PowerShell. Okay, so later on, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to get all the data here. So all the collection, and for that, I'm just gonna type DB. That's gonna give me access to the database that I'm talking about here. So students DB dot, and then the collections, which is my student info. That's the name of my collection. And then there's one method that it's called find. If I type enter, that'll basically give me all the data. But it's not. So let me see if there's any typo here. So DB student, oh yeah, info. So it's student info. And then enter, and that'll give me all the data here. So if we notice, we're gonna have an ID 1, Andrew Williams, and if we scroll up here, we're gonna have Andrew Williams. So it's basically the same database. Okay, let's just do a couple of queries so we can um, kind of have a better understanding of how to do queries here. Okay, so if I want to get some specific record information, let's say I want to see the ID 49. So I'm going to filter that by ID, and that's going to be 49. So same DB, then my collection, which is student info, and then my method is find, and here I'll say, okay, I want my ID, and I want that to be 49. Then I'm close this. I'll close this and then enter. And that's gonna give me my ID 49, which is Andrew Jr. here, mathematics, semester 5. So you'll notice that it's the same data. Okay, perfect. So let's do the last one. I'm going to insert one new record. So uh, I'm just gonna go to my Visual Studio Code and I'll insert this new guy here, which is Alex Williams. So I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna go to my PowerShell. Okay, let's make sure that this guy is not here. So let's just go back to the last record and you'll see that is the ID 52. So there's no ID 53 already. So I'm just going to insert that. So let's just go back to PowerShell. And let's see, I want to go to my database and then I want to insert something in my collection. So I want to have to go to my collection again. So it's student info. And then there's another method or function that is called insert one. So I'm going to insert one record. Then parentheses, curly brackets, and enter. So here I'm gonna paste what I got from my file. So let's say, okay, I wanna paste this here, then enter, then I'm going to close the curly brackets and then the parentheses. So that's the kind of the best way to do it from here. So you'll notice that this is a new guy. And if we hit enter, we're gonna have this acknowledged true. It'll create a new ID for us. And let's go to Atlas and let's see if that actually works. If we have this new guy, Alex Williams, with ID 53. So let's just try to I think it's refreshing already. So let's see. We already have 51, 52, and 53. So we got our new record here. So 53, Alex Williams. You'll see the object that PowerShell gave us here. So 65 for B04, 65 for B04. So it's the same ID. So it was actually inserted successfully. Economics, hobbies, array. So that's actually working. And that's how you guys can manage to work with Atlas and PowerShell. So just make sure that you open PowerShell where you installed MongoDB. So it's usually in C program files and whatever location you have, just try to open it from there and from the bin folder. So once you're there, just go to the Mongo material and it'll just give you all the instructions how to connect. It's basically a very simple process, but once you're connected, you can just create these queries this way. Okay, so in next video, I'll show you some queries with link in C Sharp using MongoDB and Atlas. So I hope you guys like the video, and I'll see you in the next video.